Peace, how's it going everybody, and welcome to my first YouTube video. And in this video I will be reviewing Avengers Age of Ultron. Now I love this movie. That's what I'm gonna say first. This movie is awesome, great. If you didn't see it, go see it. If you already saw it, go see it the second time. If you saw it the second time, go see it the third time, because it is that good. And actually, really and truly, this movie, it's so, there's so many things happening at once that you actually have to go see this movie maybe 3 or 4 times to actually get what's going on, because the fact that there is so much going on, you know. In the one scene, there was when I was in the movie theater, there was a scene where Iron Man, Tony Stark, comes in and he blasts all these minions, and he's like, "Hey, that was a good talk, guys." And so in the background I was like, "Oh, it wasn't," you know, and nobody didn't laugh. So I think everyone missed that part, but I caught it and I was laughing. And actually there was a guy next to me. He was like, "What's so funny?" I said, "Well, you got to watch the movie again to catch it." But you know, there's little parts like that where people missed that were actually pretty funny that you have to go again to actually catch. Now, character development in this movie, there's way better character development than the first one. You know, in the first one it was more of just, you know, hey, we're all together, let's all fight in a circle, let's all look cool, you know, explosions, you know. And this one, they focused more on character development. They made, you know, we got to know, especially Hawkeye. You know, in the first one, they didn't do Hawkeye justice. He was just kind of there. He was mind controlled by Loki. And then in the end, he's just fighting. And that was it. We didn't really get a chance to know the guy, what he was about. You know, no character at all. You know, and then this one, they did him justice. They did great. He did great. You know, he was actually probably the star of the movie, in my opinion. You know, his scenes alone were funny. You know, the part where it was him and Quicksilver like picks up Scarlet Witch and he's like, "Try to keep up, old man," and he runs off, and Hawkeye's like, "Nobody would know, nobody," you know. And it just seemed like that he did. It just made, you know, he was the star of this movie. And you know, I want to thank Joss Whedon for that, because I liked Hawkeye in the first one. And the fact that I didn't really get a chance to even know him and what he was about, you know, character-wise, you know, it was a bummer. And people were giving him flack about that, saying, "Oh, Hawkeye, why is he here? You know, they should probably kill him off." And people were saying that they should kill him off, you know, before Avengers Age of Ultron came out. They were saying that he should die. You know, everyone thought it was going to be him. But yeah, Hawkeye, he was the star player of the movie. He had his funny scenes. He was great. Let's see. Now there is this love thing with Black Widow and Hawk that, I don't know. It felt kind of forced. You know, I don't know. It didn't feel right. I mean, you know, there was no love connection with them in the first Avengers, and I mean, I just don't see how they would fall in, you know, I didn't see why they needed to fall in love like that, you know. I just didn't see the need for that. Now, of course, there was this whole thing where she was doing a Dragonfly. There was this thing where she was doing this kind of like this lullaby thing, where she would help calm him down after he, you know, when he turns to the Hulk. He would calm him down, then he would go back to Bruce Banner. And I thought that was cool. You know, nothing wrong with that. You know, you need a way to calm him down. Cool. But I just didn't see no reason why they needed to make them have a love interest. But you know, it all worked out in the end. It was, you know, I thought it was okay. Probably could have found another way of doing that, but it was great. Now, Captain America, you know, he did good in this one. You know, he was way better in this one, because first of all, they finally showcased his power. Well, I shouldn't say finally. In Winter Soldier, they showed how powerful he actually is. He is. But in this one, you know, they did better. There was a scene where him and Tony Stark are talking, you know, and they're going back and forth, and you know, Captain America just takes this wood, this piece of plank. Well, not plank. He takes this tree stump that they're all cutting. They're cutting wood, he takes it and he just rips it apart, with his bare hands, and everyone's like, damn. So it's just moments like that where, they showcases his real power, how strong he actually is, and in the part in the beginning, there was a part where he did a flip with the, it's in the trailer, you can see in the trailer, he flipped and he just throws a motorcycle at a tank, or at a Jeep, and, it's just moments like that where it's like, okay, we need to remember how strong he actually is, and it's moments like that where it's like, okay, yeah, this guy, he's pretty strong. Let's not forget that. And yeah, Captain America was awesome in this movie too. Now Thor had some funny parts. There's little parts where he had that were pretty hilarious. There's a scene where it's him and it's Black Widow, Hulk, and Thor, and Black Widow is talking to Bruce Banner. He's like, nah, man, you did great. You don't just kill people. And Bruce is like, yeah, nah, man, that's all I do when I turn to Hulk. I just kill people. And Black Widow's like, Thor, report on the Hulk. And then Thor's like, yeah, the gates of hell are claimed with the screens of its victims. And it's just, Thor has those kind of scenes because just of the way he talks, hey, we are thou, thee, within, and just the way he talks like that is awesome because it's like, these guys are talking, they had this modern talk, and he has this medieval talk that's just, it's just awesome, man. I love that guy. He's cool. Let's see, who else? Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch. They were cool. I thought they were awesome in this movie. Since this is a spoiler video, I will say that Quicksilver does die. He's the one that dies. Everyone thinks it's Hawkeye, but it's not. It's Quicksilver. Yeah, Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch were awesome in this movie. I thought they did great. A lot of people were complaining about the Russian accents. I don't know. I thought the Russian accents were okay. I had nothing against them. Nothing wrong with them. Were they kind of maybe over the top? Yeah, they were. You didn't see that coming. Yeah, it was kind of over the top, but I mean, they tried. It's better than what I can do, better than what you and I would be able to do. Maybe, I don't know, but they tried. But when they killed off Quicksilver, I mean, I don't know. I mean, some people, it didn't bother some people, and it bothered some. And I'm one of those people that it bothered because he was a cool character. He was funny. He had his funny moments, and I didn't think they needed to do that. I think he would have been an awesome addition into the new Avengers. I didn't think they really need to do that, but hey, Marvel always has a plan, and their movie's been so good so far. So, and people love it. So I'm pretty sure they have a plan. About that, how they're gonna go about that. Now, Scarlet Witch, Elizabeth Olsen. She's hot. Just want to say that first of all. She's pretty hot in this movie, and yeah, she did great. I don't know. I don't really have much to say about her, besides the fact that she was awesome in this movie. Yeah, that's about it. I mean, well, there was this one scene with her and Hawkeye when they're Ultron. He actually lifts up the whole city. It was his plan. He's gonna lift it up and just throw it back down on the earth and just try to kill everyone, a lot of people. And just that motivational speech that Hawkeye gives to Scarlet Witch, I thought that moment was awesome. Hey, he said, hey, look, man, there's this city is in the sky. We're fighting an army of robots, and I just have a bow and arrow, and I still go out there and I still fight, and I'm just a regular human. That's what he was talking about in the speech he gave. I still go out there and fight. I can't babysit you. Either you can stay here where you're safe, or you can go out there and fight with me. But I'm going out there. And he goes out there, and she's just kind of sitting there going, yeah. She gets pumped up, and she go out there and just kicks ass everywhere. And the way that she does her powers, it's just, it's pretty cool. I like it. She's just kind of going like boom, boom, doing stuff like that. That was freaking awesome, man. That's cool. I love that. You know, and I can't wait to see her again. And I think she's coming back for Civil War, Captain America Civil War. So I can't wait to see her do those moves again. Those just I love it. And let's see who else. Ultron. Ultron, he was a good villain. You know, Marvel's villains have been very weak. All their villains been pretty weak. But Ultron, he's pretty funny. Was he scary? No, not really. Maybe the kids he was scary, but to adults, no, he wasn't scary. He was more funny than scary. You know, he had his there was this part where he was talking to Andy Serkis, Claw, and Claw's like, "Oh, so you're one of Stark's inventions?" And he goes and he's like, "What? No." And he just rips off his arm by accident. He's like, "Oh man, my bad. I'm sure that'll probably grow back or something. I don't understand. Don't compare me to Stark." You know, and it's just he's that kind of villain. You know, he's just funny. He's menacing. You know, I thought he was the best Marvel villain, you know, to date. So but yeah, let's see what else. What else can I say? The bad. I said the good. The good is that this movie's, you know, it's awesome. It has good action, good character development, and yeah, that's the good. Now the bad is that the movie did feel kind of rushed. It did. It felt like everything was just like kind of happening. You know, Ultron's created. Hey, now he's in this robot. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know, it just felt kind of rushed. And I guess when the DVD comes out, there's gonna be a director's cut. They had way more footage than, you know, what they shown. So I guess we'll see what Joss Whedon actually did with you know, what he actually wanted to do. Instead of making a 3-hour movie, you know, they got to kind of cut it short, because you can't, you know, having a 3-hour movie. I mean, I'll sit through it. I don't know about you guys, but you know, 3-hour movie would be kind of overkill. So they had to kind of cut things back. But you know, you have to just wait till the DVD comes out and to see what he wanted to do. So yeah, that's the bad. And let's see what else. I forgot. There's another character, Vision. Vision comes. I don't know much about him in the comics. I'm not really a big comic book reader, but yeah, the way he came was awesome. He's a cool new addition, I think. And there's a part where there's a scene where he lifts up. Well, there's a scene where he's actually talking to all the Avengers, and they're all just like, "No, you shouldn't create him. No, we got to create him." And he comes out, and they don't trust this guy. They're like, "Well, why should we trust you, man?" And he's like, "Well, you know, whether you trust me or not." And he picks up Thor's hammer, and he hands it to him, and he's like, "We got work to do." And they're all just looking like, "Okay, hey, we trust him. I trust him. Do you?" Yeah, I trust him. All right, cool. So, you know, so that character was awesome. He has a soul gem in his forehead. He has a soul gem right there. So I don't know what they're going to do with that. I mean, if they're gonna fight Thanos, and Thanos has the Infinity Gauntlet, won't he need to kind of get that gem from Vision? You know, so will he die? Will he? Who knows? You know, maybe he might. Maybe he might not. We'll have to see. So that is my review of Avengers: Age of Ultron. Great movie. If you didn't see it, go see it. And like I said, if you already saw it one time, go see the second time. If you saw it the second time, go see the third time, because it is that kind of movie. You need to go see this movie again and again to actually get it. So yeah, Avengers: Age of Ultron, great. 2 thumbs up, 9 out of 10. Go see the movie. It's awesome. And yeah, that's about it. That's my review of Avengers: Age of Ultron. I'll see you guys next time, and you have a great day. Peace.